Hey,
works.
this is Kilo November 4 Lima Romeo Alpha. Sounds like you're connected.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
This is Kilo India 5 Zulu India checking in. Alright. It's 8 p.m. Central, and time for the UT Amateur Radio Club Wednesday Night Net. Heard Wednesday nights right here on this repeater. My name is Matthew, call sign KN4LRA, and I'll be your net control for the evening. This is a controlled net, meaning stations should refrain from transmitting until designated check-in or comment time. Sorry for the late start this evening. David, KG5UBB, is experiencing some technical difficulties on his end, but that's why we have backup net control, and I'll be taking over until he's able to get everything straightened out on his end. You can hear us on the University Link repeater system and the N5OAK repeater system. You can also check in through Echolink on the node KA5D-R and by connecting through Allstar. There are other ways of checking into the repeater system, and you can find more details at ka5d.com/repeaters and n5oak.org/repeaters. Please give a couple of seconds between transmissions to allow all of the system links to communicate with each other. Before we begin, is there any emergency or priority traffic on this frequency? If so, please call now. Nothing heard. We won't have any scheduled breaks checked for emergency traffic during the net this evening, but will gladly yield the air if any station calls in with emergency or priority traffic. The UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net is a social net with the purpose of bringing local amateur radio operators together to share knowledge, discuss club activities, and generally just keep in touch. All hands are invited, both new and experienced, and no club membership is required. If you're new to the net, the way this works is very simple. In just a bit, we'll start taking our check-ins. We'll start with short time check-ins. That's for stations who just have a few minutes with us, and then move on to general check-ins and comment time. Before we get started with check-ins, let's really quick check and see if David has been able to get his radio sorted out. David, KG5UBB, this is KN4LRA. Are you all set up there?
KN4LRA, this is KG5UBB. Yeah, my microphone cable just wasn't fully seated. Apparently that was the issue.
Oh, glad you were able to get that all sorted out there. You sound great, and great to have you here. I'm going to ask you real quick, do you want to take over as primary net control, or do you want me to continue running things?
Where about on the script are you? I missed a little bit of it trying to set everything up.
No problem at all. I am right at the part where it says Note Read Club Announcements, and then we're just about to jump into the general check-ins. But I'll go ahead and pass things over to you, and looking forward to the great net tonight. This is KN4LRA.
All right, thank you, Matthew. All right, my name is David, KG5UBD. I'm the Vice President here at the UT Amateur Radio Club. So for some club announcements, we're working out the website issues. We've sent a few emails, and that should be get going soon. We also have some ideas for club projects, possibly doing some fox hunting with the N5OAK break. The N5OAK club, so that should be pretty fun. We'll see how it goes. For more information about our club, or if you'd like to get involved, please visit November5xrayuniform.org, where you can read more about the club and sign up for our email list. Kilo Golf 5, Uniform Bravo Bravo break. You're listening to the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, hosted by the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. here on the University Link repeater system and the N5OAK repeater system. My name is David, call sign KG5UBB, and I'm going to be net control for this evening. Let's go ahead and move on to net check-ins. During check-in, please key your mic, say "this is," unkey, and wait a moment to hear if anyone else started speaking at the same time. If it's clear, key in again, and slowly and clearly state your call sign and first name. We encourage you to use standard ITU phonetics if you know them. This gives everyone a chance to learn the phonetics and makes it easier for me to write down check-ins. So we will start with short time check-ins. If you're out there and know that you've just got a few minutes but still want to say that you've checked into the net, this is your chance. To keep things brief, we won't take general comments from short time stations. So short time stations, go ahead. Just in case no one heard, any short time stations, please call now, or we'll go ahead and move into the rest of the check-ins. All right, nothing heard. Matthew, can I just get a quick confirmation that you're also logging the check-ins? I'm through Echolink, so it's kind of hard to run the software and type up all of the check-ins. KG5UBB.
Hey, David. Yes, I've got my spreadsheet open here, and I'm logging check-ins as well, so don't worry about it. I'll get everything on my end. Back to you. This is KN4LRA.
Excellent. Thank you, Matthew. I'll just worry about running the net then. All right. Great. So before we move on, let's do one last check for any stations who would like to check in short time. So any additional short time stations, please call now.
This is KI5GIB, Kilo India 5, Zulu India Bravo. This is Brandon in South Austin. Just wanted to check in and say hello.
Thanks, Brandon. Kilo India 5, Zulu India Bravo. Thanks for the check-in. Do we have any more short time stations? KG5, UBB. All right, it looks like we have no general check-ins, so let's go ahead and move. No short time check-ins other than Brandon, so let's go ahead and move on to general check-ins. After we've got a few people checked in, we will give the floor to each of you, and then to any stations who wish to respond. If we don't get to you during the first round of check-ins, stick around. There will be plenty of opportunities to check in throughout the evening. Again, no club membership is required. Anyone who's listening and is a licensed amateur radio operator is welcome to participate. So with that, general check-in stations, please call now.
This is KN4LRA, Matthew checking in. Figured I'd go ahead and get on the regular roster when it comes around to comment time.
Thanks for the check-in, Matthew. I think I heard another station trying to make it in. Very, very poor signal, though. Maybe pretty far away. That station, if you could try again, please. KG5, UBB.
Sis. Kilo India 5, Papa Zulu November, Ernesto in East Austin.
Oh, hey, Ernesto. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the check-in. Any other general check-ins, please? KG5, UBB.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Charlie Sierra Oster, Dan in Round Rock.
Thank you, Dan. Round Rock. Do we have any other general check-ins?
This is Kilo India 5, Tango India Alpha, Young.
Hello, Young. Nice to hear you on the net. The other part of the UT Amateur Radio Club. It's nice to have more members on the line. KG5, UBB. Any more general check-ins?
This is
Kilo India 5, India, Sai from UTARC. My first time joining the net, and I'm excited to be here today.
Thank you, Sai. Congratulations on passing the technician exam. Great work. Nice to hear you on the net. Do we have any more general check-ins?
This is Alpha India 5 Alpha, AI 5A, Rick in South Austin. Good evening.
Thank you, Rick, for the check-in. Any more general check-ins? This is quite a few. I think more than any other net I've run net control for. So yeah, any more general check-ins, please come now with your call sign and name, please.
This is
Okay, so it looks like that's all of the... Was someone translating?
Kilo India 5, Yankee Mike Alpha, Ian in College Station.
To the College Station, I'm really sorry. I was going to wrap up net control. I did not catch your call sign at all. So please come again with your name and call sign.
Kilo India 5, Yankee Mike Alpha, KI 5 YMA. My name is Ian in College Station, Texas.
Thanks for the check-in, Ian. Nice to have you on the net. All right, so with that, we'll go ahead and move on from general check-ins. Actually, I'll just do one last call. I wasn't expecting this many people, so yeah, one last call for general check-ins. KG5, UBB.
This is KL4LJ, Kilo Lima 4, Lima Juliet in College Station, Texas.
All right, I did not catch your name, but thanks for the second College Station net check-in. Do we have any more general check-ins?
this? Kilo India 5, Victor Yankee Delta, Jerry from College Station, Texas.
Thank you, Jerry, for the check-in. Any more general check-ins, please?
Whiskey Zulu 5, Bravo, Bravo, Sierra, Rusty, Northwest Austin, and Mobile.
Hey, Rusty, nice to have you on the net. Also, one quick question before someone comes back with a general check-in. Can I please get the call sign for Jerry again? I think I misheard it. So yeah, Jerry, please come in with your call sign. KG5, UBB.
Okay, my call sign is Kilo India 5, Victor Yankee Delta. If you check my name on QRZ, there's a name there. Back to net control.
No worries, we got your call sign right. Accidentally thought it was India Delta, not Yankee Delta. Okay, any more general check-ins? Please come with your name and call sign. Okay, well, I think we're finally done with general check-ins. So thank you for joining us for the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net. The service of the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club, call sign November 5 X-ray uniform. We're right here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for the net. We have the official Amateur Radio Club of the University of Texas at Austin. And if you'd like more information, please visit November5xrayuniform.org, where you can read about the club and sign up for our email list. Break. I believe I have misread the script. I forgot about comment time. So I'm going to go ahead and please give me 1 second to find the list of check-ins really quickly, and then we'll go through it in order of check-in time, and we will receive comments from everyone. Sorry for the delay, but thank you. KG5, UBB. All right, first person check-in was Matthew, Kilo November 4, Lima Radio Alpha. Matthew, how's life been going for you? KG5 UBB.
Hey, well, good evening, David, and good evening to everyone else on the net. This is Matthew, Kilo November 4, Lima Romeo Alpha. Really excited to see so many people on the net tonight, and especially the guys from College Station. So I want to give a warm welcome to you all as we kick off the comment time this evening. Also to David, I want to just say great job. I know you're still new to the net control scene here, but we really appreciate having you here to run the net tonight, and looking forward to it in the future. Quick update from me. I am still kind of getting back into the swing of things in terms of the school here. We finally got our project for senior design in the last couple of days, and I'm starting to get things ramped up in terms of that project. So the days of my schedule being relatively clear are over, and things are about to start getting busy. So we will see in the next week or so whether this is going to be an easy semester for me and I'm going to get to play a lot of radio, or whether it's going to be a busy semester and I'm going to be tied to my laptop all the time. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to shed a little bit more light on that. Break?
All right, well,
but that's pretty much all I've got from me. Just enjoying life over here and glad to hear everyone on. Excited to meet a lot of the new people that I hear on there. And yeah, we'll go ahead and send it back to you, David. This is KN4LRA.
Thank you, Matthew. Sorry, I actually cut in on you there. I'm still not quite used to operating radio from the computer. It's very strange. I do hope you have a great semester, and if anyone would like to comment on Matthew's little story there, please feel free to come in. All right, nothing heard. We have a bit of an issue with the log. We're not sure if we got it right. So Alpha India 5 Alpha, Rick, I believe you checked in general check-in, but I'm not 100% sure. So if there's anything you'd like to share, feel free to, stop by and say something. If not, we'll go ahead and move on. So yeah, Rick, if you're out there, feel free to hop on the net.
I am indeed, yeah, good evening, and thanks for running the net. Good to hear you in there. And yeah, I don't have a whole lot for this week, but just wanted to jump in and support the net. Been hitting the CW pretty hard, trying to get my speed up a little bit in CW. So I've been practicing that, listening to a lot of the Morse code Ninja or CW Ninja videos on YouTube, and just kind of going through the exercises, and also getting involved with the Long Island CW Club, LICW, a little bit, and they have a bunch of lessons, and looking into starting to take some of those. So I've really been hitting that pretty hard. Did the NAQP CW contest a little bit this past weekend. Just search and pounce the whole time, but got 180 contacts by the end of it. So not great, but it was okay, and it was a good experience. So yeah, that's really about all I'm up to. Gonna be operating NAQP sideband this coming weekend from the K5TR station over in Johnson City. So looking forward to that. And that's a fun contest. If people are wanting to get into contesting and play around with it, that's probably a decent contest to look into.
Thank you so much for the check-in.
So
honestly, you said
that's about all I have. I'll send it back to you. Thanks again for running the net, and have a good night. Hey, hi, 5A.
As someone who is sorry about that. As someone who is not quite proficient in CW and has quite old or poor hand-eye coordination, that is extremely impressive. I also would like to apologize to Ernesto. I completely goofed up.
Alright, this is KN4LRA. I just got a message from David saying that unfortunately the Echo link on his computer crashed, so he's going to be offline for a few minutes here. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and continue down the list. Next on the list is Ernesto, that's KI5PZN. Ernesto, great to hear you on here, and thank you for checking in. How's your week going?
This is KI5PZN. Hello, Matthew. And David, thank you guys for running the net tonight, and everybody on the net, Rick out there, heard you there. Nothing too exciting, just, a lot of work lately, as usual. I'm also getting on into the CW wagon here, so I've been practicing, and I'm hoping to jump in the CW net tomorrow night at 7:30. Let's see. Other than that, just the usual shenanigans. Try to do some, radio while I work, but hasn't happened. But still get to play at least on the nets, here and there. So I shouldn't complain too much. That's about it from me. So back to net control. This is KI5PZN.
Great, Ernesto. Well, thank you again for checking in. Even though you got the busy schedule there, it's always great to have you on the net. If anyone else has any comments or questions for Ernesto, please call now. All right, nothing heard. Well, I see here that David appears to be back online with another radio. Let's go ahead and see if we can get David back on here. KG5UBB from KN4LRA. Are you all set up there, David?
KG5UBB to KN4LRA. I appear to be working back with my trusty handheld. So with that, we heard no comments for Ernesto. So Dan, if you want to share anything with the net, go ahead.
Thank you, David. This is Dan, KF5CSO. Good evening to you and everyone else on the net. Hopefully I'm making it into the machine okay. Not too much going on this evening. I've been enjoying the good HF conditions lately. I've been doing a little portable radio. I do a lot of operating portable, a lot of CW operations with QRP rigs, and I took my little Elecraft KX3 out to the park this weekend, had a great old time, and I guess that's about all that's going on. Back to you, David. KI5ZIB, I think it is, from KF5CSO.
The call sign here is Kilo Golf 5 Uniform Bravo Bravo. But I do appreciate your comments. The Elecraft K3, I remember looking at that a long time ago. It was a really neat rig. Just curious, did you build it from a kit? Sorry to actually hog the question and comment section, but yeah, back to you.
Oh, no problem at all. And sorry, I goofed your call sign. I had written it down, and I guess I looked at the wrong one or something. No, I didn't build it from a kit. I have a little amplifier, an Elecraft amplifier for it that I built from a kit. But the actual KX3, their little portable rig, I bought it pre-assembled. Back to you, KF5CSO.
All right, thank you. That sounds really cool. I've heard plenty of good things about the Elecraft line of products from some of my friends who enjoy doing QRP work, and I think they even have some more advanced rigs. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions or comments for Dan, please come now. Again, this is KG5UBB. All right, I heard something. I don't know if someone actually pressed PTT or what, but I wouldn't consider that to be, anything, like no comments, basically. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to Kilo India 5, Tango India Alpha. Young, how are you doing? Anything interesting going on?
Yeah, hi David. Glad to have you as net control. Good job so far. Great to have so many people on the net, especially the folks in A&M. I've been trying to goad one of my A&M friends into joining your club, but so far no luck. Not too much news from my end, since it seems like a decent amount of the club members are listening in tonight. An update on the computer situation, since we are running out of space in the shack. I've just realized that some of them may be unlabeled, so we can throw them in the trash directly. Hopefully no UT administrators are listening in, but I think we should be able to get away with some amount of junking, if you will. Break. But other than that, not much else from me. Yeah, good to hear everyone on the net. This is KF5CAA, back to net.
Thank you, Young. That is quite interesting that the computers aren't labeled. We don't really have a use for them, so yeah, I don't see why we can't give them to another organization or recycle them or whatever. So yeah, anyone have any comments for Young? Again, this is Kilo Golf 5, Uniform Bravo Bravo. All right, nothing heard, so we'll go ahead and move on through our general check-ins. We have Sai, Kilo India 5, Zulu India India, brand new licensee, so I just want to say congratulations again. Sai, anything exciting going on with your amateur radio adventures so far?
Well, this is Sai, Kilo India 5, Zulu India India, and again, thank you so much for having me here. I'm really excited, and this week classes have been nice, but the main thing that I'm excited for is that I signed up for QRZ's new Jumpstart program, and by this weekend I should get the QRZ Explorer one, and I'm really excited for that. That's all I have.
Oh, wow, that sounds interesting. If you don't mind sharing, what is the QRZ Explorers program? That sounds like something useful I may have to recommend to other amateur radio operators.
Sure. It's a program that for new ham radio licensees that allows them to get QRZ Explorer 1 handheld transmitter for around $20 with some free software for programming and some other goodies. So it's definitely something worth to try out.
Oh, wow, that's excellent. That is great. Anyone have any comments for Cy?
KN4LRA.
All right, Matthew, go ahead.
Hey, Cy, this is Matthew. Great to hear you on the net again this evening. I've got one question for you. Are you coming in through the radio that you borrowed from the club, or did you get Echolink set up on your phone?
I'm currently using the radio that I borrowed from the club.
Awesome. Well, your signal sounds great, and you're making it into the repeater just fine. So, yeah, that's the answer I was looking for, and great to have you on the air. Thanks again for checking in, and I'll send it back to Net Control. This is KN4LRA.
All right. Thank you, Matthew and Cy, for those comments. I got to say, your signal does sound really good. I'm quite impressed. Great. All right. Our next general check-in is Rick. Oh, wait. Sorry. I already covered you, Rick, because I doubled you. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Ian. Kilo India 5. Yankee. I forget the phonetic for M-A. So, Ian, please talk about what's been going on.
Well, we just had classes start here yesterday, so looking forward to my advanced networking systems and security class. And then just today I received my DX Commander 12.4 meter antenna. So right now I'm working on cutting radial so that I still have, I think, 24 more to go, and then I can finish assembling that.
Oh, that's... was another station trying to come in there? I thought I heard something. Okay, I guess not. Congratulations on the DX Commander. I've used one of those for field day before. It was a very, very nice antenna. So yeah, good luck cutting the radials. Does anyone have any comments at this time?
KN4LRA.
Go ahead, Matthew.
Hey, y'all. Well, this isn't a specific question for Ian, but out to all of the guys that are coming in from College Station, I'm kind of curious how you heard about the net and how you all figured out how to get connected. So if it's Ian that wants to come back with the answer or someone else who's able to get y'all set up, I'd love to hear that, love to hear the story, and again, thanks y'all for checking in. This is super cool. Well, nothing hurts. Guess it'll be a mystery for another day. I'll send it back to David, KG5UBB. This is KN4LRA.
Thanks, Matthew. I do have to say it's nice to hear from the A&M Amateur Radio Club, but if they want to keep how they found out about our net a secret, I'll let them do that. All right, so next in the general check-in list, we have Hudson, Kilo Lima 4, Lima, India. Hudson, what's been going on with you and amateur radio?
This is Kilo Lima 4, Lima, Juliet. Thanks for welcoming us all to the net. I think now that no one answered, I think we will keep it a secret, our whole ordeal in getting ourselves connected up to your repeater system for this. I have been in the midst of planning for the VHF contest this weekend and for Winter Field Day next weekend. So I've been busy trying to get space reservations and figure out what antennas and transmitters we're bringing to all these things. And so it'll be a lot of winging it, but it should be a fun couple weeks of getting out and operating. This is KL4LJ, back to net control.
I just wanted to apologize, Hudson, for messing up the last letter of your call sign. I read it as an I. I should have remembered that it was a J. Anyways, yeah, winging is definitely, in my opinion, the best way to handle field day. It's much more enjoyable that way, and you just sort of see what happens. So, best of luck with Winter Field Day. Does anyone have comments for Hudson? KG5, UVB. All right, nothing heard. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next entry in our general check-in list. Jerry, Kilo India 5, Victor Yankee Delta. How's it going?
Thanks net control. It's been alright. I just started my class. Everything's been fine. I'm working on my general lessons. Hope I will get it at the end of this semester. And I'm looking forward to join Winter Field Day and VHF Field Day. KI5 FUID, back to net control.
Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, that's awesome. Glad to hear you are, getting ready for field day and all that good stuff. Does anyone have any comments or questions for Jerry? All right, nothing heard. Just for identification, my name is David, Kilo Del 5, Uniform Bravo Bravo. I'm net control for tonight. And with that, we'll get to our last check-in. Rusty, Whiskey Zulu 5, Bravo Bravo Sierra. Rusty, how's it going?
Well, I just pulled up to the house. Let me know if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Fantastic, man. Well, like I said, I just pulled up to the house. I've got some stuff going on this weekend. We've got the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club quarterly meeting on Saturday at 10 a.m. If y'all are interested in coming, we would love to have you. It's at the library. You can check out all the details at n5oak.org. And then we've also got Winter Field Day going the weekend after that, so looking forward to that. Haven't got to play a whole lot of radio. Been playing how to make a nonprofit and do paperwork. So been kind of boring on my end, but looking forward to seeing everybody this Saturday.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to try to make the meeting this Saturday, but I'm still not 100% sure what school will throw at me. So we'll see how that goes. Does anyone have any questions for Rusty?
KF5CIA.
Go ahead, Young.
Hi, Rusty. Glad to hear you on that. I'm just wondering, can you tell us some more details about the field day? I'm interested to hear about that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we have a really cool spot just south of town. It's about a 45-minute drive, and it's out in the country, and it's a little goat farm, so you get to hang out with goats and play ham radio. Everybody gets there on Friday and spends the whole weekend, and it's our crew, so it's a lot of drinking and a little bit of field daying. You're more than welcome to come and pitch tent. We've got some RVs down there as well. We just signed the contract for the Porta-John, so we've got some portable facilities. But yeah, the best thing to do is to go hit us up on the Field Day channel on Discord and The pen documents will give you all the stations if you want to bring a station. I'm not really sure how many stations we've got, but there's all the documentation for who's bringing what, directions, and yeah, man, ping us on the Field Day channel, and we will fill you in.
All right, great. I'll have to look into that. Thanks for the information. This is KF5TA, back to net.
Thank you, Young. One idea I just had right now, I don't think we have these capabilities to actually set up for Field Day as a club, just because, I mean, we'd be kind of going against the spirit of Field Day operating from the shack, but we may be able to use this as a chance to, teach some of our members, some HF operating practices. I think it could be fun. Maybe we can talk about that more later, but yeah, thanks for the check-in, Rusty, and the question, Young. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and ask if we have any more general check-ins. Once again, my name is David, call sign Kilo Golf 5, uniform Bravo Bravo here for the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net. So if you have any more late general check-ins, please come again now with your call sign and name, please.
This is KB5MPJ, Kilo Bravo 5, Mike, Papa Juliet, Jason in Childress, Texas on Echolink.
All right, thank you, Jason, for the check-in. I think you might have doubled up with someone. Could I please get your call sign again? I also just kind of bad at writing it down.
Yeah, this is Kilo Bravo 5, Mike, Papa Juliet. Kilo Bravo 5, Mike, Papa Juliet.
All right, thank you. I think I just, I thought I goofed up the call sign, but I didn't. So thanks for the check-in. Do we have any more general check-ins?
This is Kilo India 5, Yankee Bravo Echo Nayab. Howdy from Aggieland.
Thank you. Thank you for the check-in from Aggieland. Nayav, I believe. I wasn't sure if I got your name right. So yeah, thank you for the check-in. And let's go ahead and do one last call for general check-ins.
Kilo 5, Delta Mike Foxtrot Kyle in Greenville, Tennessee.
Thanks for the check-in, Kyle. So yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and move on to, going through the general check-ins. So Jason, please, tell us what's been going on with your amateur radio stuff over the past week or so.
This is KB5MPJ. I haven't had too much time for amateur radio, but I did actually on Sunday night. I wasn't able to sleep, so I got on at about 3:30 in the morning. It did some FT8 and on 40 meters and got some pretty good DX to Europe, Belize, I think Australia, Japan, and one ham that I know in Austin. I'm actually from Austin. I'm out of town, so that's why I'm on Echolink. But I'm also made contact with a local ham there. And once I'm back home, I'll be back on the radio. KB5MPJ.
Alrighty, thank you for the check-in. Do we have any questions for Jason? All right, nothing heard, and I'd like to apologize up front if I mess up your name. I believe it was Niav. I can't say I've heard that before. Kilo India 5, Yankee Bravo Echo. How's it going?
This is Kilo India 5, Yankee Bravo Echo. My name is actually Nayab, November Alpha Yankee Alpha Bravo. And much like Hudson, we've been preparing for Field Day. I've been doing a little bit of help with that, and then it's mostly been a lot of W5AC paperwork. I haven't had much time to have fun. Being an officer kind of sucks the fun out of it, but
it's worth it, you know, getting to do all these awesome things, and, you know, happy to be here.
All right, thank you. I managed to completely mishear your name the first try. I got it now. So yeah, I can't say I agree that being an officer sucks the fun out of amateur radio, but I think you guys run a much tighter ship than we do. So congratulations on the good work, I guess, and hopefully you managed to have some fun. So if anyone's got any questions for Nayab, go ahead, please. Okay, I don't think we heard anything there, so we'll go ahead and move on to the list. Kyle, Kilo 5, Delta, Mike, Foxtrot. How's it going? Anything new that you'd like to share with the net?
Well, I'm coming to you through Echolink. I just ran across y'all on a scanner app that I have, so wanted to check in, see if y'all had an Echolink set up, so found that. So, no, not doing much this weekend. Well, I say I'm going to be testing this weekend. I'm going to test some new hands this weekend. I'm the liaison for the ARRL here for my club in Johnson City, Tennessee. But other than that, just going to enjoy the weekend. K5 EMF, back to that.
Thank you. Just to ID, I'm David, Kilo Golf 5, Uniform Bravo Bravo. Excellent work helping with volunteer examining. It's really good. I just submitted my application to become a VE the other day, and I'm waiting for a response. So I just wanted to say thank you before passing along any questions other people checked into the net may have. So yeah, any questions, please come now.
KF5TAA.
Go ahead, Young.
Not exactly a question per se, but I think it's funny. I think, Kyle, you said you were from Tennessee, right? I think when you search up UT Amateur Radio Club, the University of Tennessee Radio Club actually comes up. And you have to scroll down a little bit to find the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club. So I thought that was a funny coincidence. But it's fun to hear some non-Austiners on the net tonight. A lot of out of the city people. All right, back to net. This is KF5TA.
Thanks, Young. All right, I'll just go ahead and do one last pass for any comments for Kyle.
K5 DMF, I do have a comment.
Go ahead.
K5 DMF, for that last station, yeah, the University of Tennessee, that club has been disbanded now, so they don't have anything there. I'm originally from Texas. I lived about 60 miles south of Boston in a town called Gonzales, which is actually between Houston and San Antonio. Been out here about 5 years, so try to make it home at least once or twice a year.
I don't know if Young heard you, but that sounds nice. Young, did you have any further follow up? Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, not too much. Yeah, but yeah, fun, interesting that you're from Texas originally. Looks like everyone on the net today is from Texas then. All right, well, back to net.
All right, I guess that closes out the net. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. My name is David, KG5UBV. I have a horrible sense of time, so hopefully I'm identifying often enough, if not possibly too much. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us at the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, a service of the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club, call sign November 5 X-Ray Uniform. You can find us right here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for the net. And we are the official amateur radio club of the University of Texas at Austin. Apparently I got a message that I missed something. I'm not sure what they mean. I might have missed the first check-in. Did someone check in that I forgot? Okay, it appears I've misread the message. Someone was saying that they missed my first net. I thought I missed a check-in and got a little concerned. So with that, I'll finish reading out the closing remarks. Sorry. So we are the official amateur radio club of the University of Texas at Austin. And if you'd like more information, please visit our website, November 5, extrauniform.org, where you can read more about the club and sign up for our email list. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone coming in. My name is David, Kilo Golf 5, Uniform Bravo Bravo, and from Mike UTH here in North Austin, 7-3s, and thanks again for tuning in. This system is now returned to regular amateur radio use.
KF5TA calling KG5UBB.
Hey, Young.
Hi, David. Yeah, I'm just wondering, unfortunate about the Echolink technical issues, but how did you actually get it set up? I think I downloaded it on my laptop, but never really got further than registering.
Yes, I have the Qtel client running on my Linux box, and I just added the University Link repeater system, and I can tell that there's 2 people connected. Maybe our A&M friends are still on. They have figured out how they joined either that or they linked our repeater somehow. I'd have to talk to Kyle about that. But yeah, I can send you the software if you'd like. They should have a Windows version. I'm not sure though. KG5 UBB, back to you, Young.
All right, that's interesting. Yeah, I've never really tried it out because I had to configure firewalls, and I don't know if I wanted to go through the effort. But it seems like the quality is pretty decent. This is like from the other people, and when you were using it, the only thing I noticed was that it was a little quiet. But other than that, it sounded really good.
Thank you. Yeah, my microphone is not the best, but I think it does the job pretty okay. So yeah, I sent you the software name in Discord. So I have to go ahead and do some homework. It was nice talking to you. You should definitely get your extra exam so you can become a volunteer examiner alongside myself. Anyways, thanks, Young. I'm gonna go ahead and 7-3. So KG5 UBB. Just I don't know. Bye.
All right, thanks for the link. Yeah, good luck with the homework. All right, this is KF5TIA 7-3.
KF5TIA, this is KL4LJ.
Seven 3's Young. I don't remember if I identified it or not. So it's KG5 UBB. Have a good luck with your studies as well.
Sorry, I think I heard my call sign. Was someone calling me KF5TA?
Yep, this is KL4LJ.
Hi, KL4LJ, did I hear that right? Kilo Lima 4 Lima Juliet?
That's correct. I just wanted to ask, I couldn't find an officer email for your club, and I wanted to start some dialogue with y'all about doing some joint operations or, I don't know, trading notes on things. So could I get an email for y'all, or I guess y'all could just email us, clubofficers.w5ac@gmail.com.
Sorry, could you repeat that email, please? I didn't quite catch it. Thanks.
clubofficers.w5ac@gmail.com.
thank you. It seems like I've got it, and Matthew has supplemented, so thanks, Matthew. But yeah, I'd love to get in contact with you guys, figure out some things we could do together. Yeah, I am honestly somewhat uncreative as for events, so I'd love to hear what you guys have been doing for your club, because it seems like you guys have quite the operation going. We are comparatively a small organization, but thanks. This is KF5TA.
From the inside, it seems like we're not doing anything particularly crazy. Maybe we're just really good at creating the illusion of competence. I guess maybe we deserve some props in that regard. I don't know. One thing I was thinking of is possibly going to, I believe it's called Mother Neff State Park, up by Belton. So I was thinking possibly in the afternoon after Belton Hamfest, it might be worth heading up there and doing a POTA in the afternoon. Any thoughts? This is KL4LJ, back to KI5TIA.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I still have some things to figure out about Belton Hamfest, because as of right now, it seems like only one person is available to drive us, and they may not be let's see, willing to spend the entire day out. But yeah, I'll have to get back to you guys about that. But that sounds very fun. So KF5TA.
KN4LRA. Hey y'all, sorry to jump in here. I just wanted to let you know that the KA5D and the N5OAK system, I believe, are going to unlink here at 9 o'clock. So Young, if you are on the 441325 machine, you may have to jump over to the 775 to be able to continue the conversation if you want to keep chatting. Just to let you know, this is KN4LRA.
All right, thanks, Matthew, for that heads up. But I think KL4LJ, I think that's probably about it. If you have nothing else, I'll email you guys, and hopefully we can set something up. That sounds like a fun activity. All right, thanks for reaching out. All right, KF5TA, over now.
Yep. 7-3 to y'all. This is KL4LJ, clear.
KL4LJ from KN4LRA. Hey, I got one more question for you if you're still connected up here. Do y'all have a weekly net that your club does as well?
We do. It is Monday nights at 20 hours. So if y'all happen to figure out the very secret special method of connecting all the repeaters together, we'd be happy to have y'all join us. 7-3, this is KL4LJ.
Monday night at 6 p.m. You got it. Well, I did some snooping around your website, and might have found something that will give me some hints as to the super secret method. But I'll see what I can do. Maybe we'll get on and say hi to y'all. Awesome to have y'all here, and have a great rest of your evening. This is KN4LRA.
Correction, 8 p.m., not 6 p.m. This is KL4LJ.
Yeah, thanks for that. The minute you said it, I was like, wait, yep, no, that's right, I can't count. Sorry, it's late at night, but yeah, we'll hopefully hear you sometime soon if we can figure out the secret method. and thanks again for checking in. This is KN4LRA.